Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it is currently very close to 3 o'clock on the dot, within a half a minute or so. Hey, we're spot on with that clock, so we'll go with it.
We're good.
This is our mostly monthly meeting of the Board of Assessors for the town of Newbury. Mr. Sandy Wexler, absent is Miss Linda McCamick, and we have Mr. What is your name again? Jason. DeCipio.
You're asking me, like I'm supposed to remember?
As our principal assessor. So, I now turn over to you.
Thank you, Bud, and welcome, everybody.
Let's see. Minutes?
Yeah, so first on our agenda is review the prior meeting minutes. Both you and Sandy were here last time.
So we can both sign it. That's wonderful.
Bullet points for you.
That was September 30th. We were here at 3:02. We signed a bunch of stuff.
We did.
And we set a next date. That is about right. And we adjourned at 3:17. I'm going to say that we make a movement.
Sounds about right.
Here we go. So second.
Second.
Fantastic. I'm going to accept these as presented. You, sir.
One down.
One down.
One down. All right, next on our agenda is warrants and commitments. I have for you the commitment 1 for fiscal 26 of the boat excise.
Okay.
The sum of $18,028.
18,028. I do see that. Commitment number 1. I see that as well.
Commitment book for commitment number 5 of 2025 for the motor vehicle. We signed the warrant last time.
Yes, indeed. For you, sir.
Thank you.
Well, done, sir.
Thank you. That is it for warrants and commitments. I have the abatements and exemptions next. I have 2 abatements for you, both motor vehicle, 1 for 2024, 1 for 2025.
Mm-hmm.
And the sums and are on the cover page. Here's
Thank you, sir.
2024.
6509, that indeed does the right thing. For you?
Oh, thank you.
And then 92475. Again for you, sir.
Coming.
And then finally, the cover sheet. Both packets, sir. Thank you, sir.
My pleasure.
And that is all I have for abatements and exemptions. Next on our list is review the annual tax rate analysis report that I forward to you by email.
I remember it well.
I appreciate you pointing out the
Select board.
Yeah,
Yeah.
board, select board.
Yeah.
So really, you know, if you've had a chance to go through it, one of the biggest things that we have that's really changed is we are, our tax rate is going up for the first time in quite a few years, but not by a lot. Going up by about 1% from 745 to 752 as projected. And our growth is down considerably from our 3-year average. So our 3-year average is on the top of page 4, usually around 200 to 238, and we are right this year about 73,000. So about 30% of what we've done in our 3-year average. maybe 35%. So one of the biggest things is I haven't seen a lot of new development. You know, Cricket Lane hadn't come online. The 40, what was going to be the other 40B, but no longer. The 34 Central project, that still hasn't closed or, you know, transferred. And, you know, there's very few subdivisions. I know the 170 Orchard Street is probably the only subdivision creating 4 new lots that we have recorded for calendar 2025. So we're not seeing a whole lot going on. I would say that our projections for next year will probably be more in line with this year, not the 3-year average. And that's it. You know, just went through the report as we typically do, and as long as you agree that we, you know, continue to agree that we would not endorse any type of residential or small commercial exemption, then I think that is it. And obviously, we wouldn't be shifting our tax rate.
Just single rate.
Yeah, single rate. Yeah, we really don't have enough to.
Nothing makes sense other than.
That's right. It doesn't. We don't have enough commercial to really do it. And I do the analysis on that to show you, you know, to save $65.
I think that's a very useful part of it because, you know, people hear about it and think, oh, no, it's a good idea. And once you look at the numbers.
How much do I save by giving this guy another, you know, $1,500, $2,000 in taxes?
Yeah.
All right, and that's it. I just wanted to make sure you didn't have any questions that I didn't answer. You know, we are all.
I think we're all good.
We're approved, Department of Revenue. You know, our values are approved. Our obviously our growth is approved for the year, and that's it. So we're up to date.
That's good.
Yeah,
That's wonderful.
Kind of schedule November 10th, which is a Monday night, is when I'll be doing the classification hearing. If you need some good, you know, sleeping material and what might be televised.
I actually am just back from Florida.
I can't think of anything better to do.
6 o'clock or 7 o'clock?
7 o'clock. Your Monday night.
I'm gonna let me just, I'm gonna put it in here for 7. I'm gonna just make a note.
Yeah, represent me too.
Yeah, no kidding.
I think
Shocking,
there you go.
shocking.
Yeah.
I've been.
And because of that, I think, you know, plus we're meeting so late in the month, we should probably, you know, pass on the November meeting and go to December.
Okay.
But we'll do that in a minute because believe it or not, I have some correspondence.
Come on!
Nobody here.
Okay, so we can strike out public comment, but we can keep correspondence open. Okay,
yes,
beautiful.
Yeah, let's hear it.
All right, so I got an email from it says, hello, Board of Assessors.
Yeah.
You know, I got my eyes dilated today, so I'm still a little blurry on so it was to you guys, and writing you, it says I have brought an error to the attention of the assessing department multiple times now, and without any notice of attempt to correct or respond regarding my outreach. This is from an anonymous email too, so somebody that I can't respond back to. So just letting you know. And then, so basically at the end of August, I visited the Assessors Department regarding the property located at 4 Hanover Street. I'm a concerned neighbor and a real estate professional who saw the property come on the market. Upon reviewing the listing and knowing the property, there are clear discrepancies between the listed square footage, which the agent has taken from public records, and the actual square footage. With minimal digging, it is apparent that the properties reported by the town are approximately 500 square feet bigger than it is actually given. That actually is. Given that this property is on the market and the inconsistencies severely affects neighboring properties and their values. Furthermore, in a transaction, appraisers rely on public records to come up with values on their properties. So furthermore, I have sent an email to the department requesting an update on this matter and not received a response. They have. And I urge the board to look at these discrepancies attached to the floor plans and show significantly smaller footprint than was listed online.
So we have the building as smaller than.
We have it as bigger than what it is. But they're looking at our online records. We did have it bigger. We have adjusted. And there's one area that they're saying is unfinished that we don't know is unfinished or not. I mean, he's writing it's unfinished. I don't know.
Have we been in there
no,
recently? And
that's basically my response. You know, please look at the property. We've attempted. It was gated. We couldn't measure out back. Upon this, you know, we when they came in back in the August, we went to the aerials and we said, you know what, I think you're right. We made the adjustment in our system, and you know, obviously they went and looked online, thought that they would see a difference. you know, from what the online database had said from last year to this year, but it doesn't until we update it. So we had made that correction based on what we could measure from the outside, but not the inside. So regardless, you know, if the anonymous agent, real estate agent,
Yeah.
where it was, if you're listening, you can come in and get an updated property record card, and please feel free to come to a meeting.
Yeah, that's
Absolutely.
all we could ask.
Yeah, so I just wanted to, you know,
Okay.
they wrote it to you and just figured I would,
So no, I mean, they were right, and
at least the part of the square footage,
Yeah.
there was an area that they say is unfinished, look, not a garage anymore.
That's gotta be
But-
looked at.
Yeah, we just have to get in, so.
Yeah.
Hopefully at some point, I think, believe it just, if I saw correctly in the MLS, it's
And-
now under agreement, and at some point it'll sell and we'll be able to go and
Get
get
Yeah.
it.
it.
Well, that has seen some drastic transformations in
It's
the
no longer a
building's
package
life.
store,
Yeah,
yeah.
in its life.
What was it before a package store?
Yeah. Oh, before then? You know,
Boy,
that
it
was
was
a
a
long
pa-
time ago.
That was a very long
before
time
my
ago, yeah, because package store, it was a package store, but with several different families.
Okay, yeah.
It wasn't just one.
It couldn't be a weirder spot for a package store, you know?
But
No, that
people
wasn't-
knew it was there.
Sorry, yeah,
I guess-
People knew it was there.
I guess from Route 1, back when Route 1 was a popular road, but it still is now, to go to Plum Island, that's how you came, right?
Yeah.
You just
Yeah,
came
that
down Route
is
1,
one
you
way.
took a right on
Yeah.
Hanover, and
Yeah,
then
absolutely.
Yeah,
you stopped there for your
Yeah.
ice and,
we had friends that lived right around the corner, and it was not uncommon for us to stop in there, so but it certainly has transformed, so very, very interesting.
Yeah.
okay, so I
Okay.
just wanted to let you know, and
Yeah.
Okay, well then we'll
Well-
look at when it gets, we'll have our sales questionnaire once it closes.
absolutely.
Hopefully the new owners will do the right thing and
That's it.
And
correspond.
actually return it.
Yeah,
no doubt,
and then
yeah.
we'll learn a little bit more, and hopefully they also, at that point, if they have questions, they'll invite us in so that we can do a remeasure.
I'm
and make sure
surprised that
100%.
with all the construction that was going on there, that, you know, they couldn't find time to let us in, but so
It
be
is
it.
quite curious also with the inspection process that
True.
we wouldn't have had the opportunity.
Yeah, so they're under still, we've put, you know, some stuff before legislature, but a property owner has no compulsion to allow us on the property or in the property. Not,
Only when a new, only a new
only
build.
thing we can do, even with that, they're not required to.
Well, but you got a foundation in the ground, you're gonna assess that for where its current
I would
condition.
go to the property, but if they said, don't, you know, you can't trespass,
Right.
Okay.
I have no, I'm
Yeah.
not like the building inspector who has a right to be
Yeah,
there.
gotcha,
So,
interesting.
so we get to, at that point, we just guess, you know, we'll go to the sources that we can.
Yep,
You know,
absolutely.
what we can see,
Well,
what we,
what's the presumption? I mean, if we can't get in, and let's say it's about something like this where it's either finished or not finished, do we presume that it's finished because that's a worse deal for them, or?
I think I don't try to make it like worse deal for either party. We try and say, okay, does it look like it's a finished area?
Yeah,
This is first floor, looks like it was a converted garage, it no longer has garage doors, they put windows in.
We're assuming it's a finished area.
I'm assuming it's gonna, you know, if it wasn't when we went, it will be finished prior to closing. So when it closes, you know, we'll double check to make sure that we have all the correct information, and that's when we'll analyze it even closer. Yeah, you know, I try to make sure if it doesn't look like, you know, we look up, sometimes you'll see like like an unfinished second floor.
Yeah.
If there's no blinds on the windows and we have it unfinished, I'm not, you know, and then it looks dark upstairs when, you know, you would typically see, you know, stuff on the walls or whatever. I wouldn't make the assumption that,
Yeah.
oh, it's finished now because, you know, whatever reason, but,
yeah,
you know, if you see lights on and
Makes sense.
blinds,
Mhm.
it's an AC in the window.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Do you wanna pick the 9th?
okay.
That's a Tuesday the 9th
December 9th.
what's going on?
for the next meeting?
Oh,
The 9th?
sure.
We skip the rest of the month, we skip
Sure.
all of November and get to the 9th?
You just pick a number. Yeah. And you haven't heard from Linda about any?
No, we just
any
asked,
updates?
no.
Yeah, okay.
Kind of an unfortunate situation, don't do too much prying.
My daughter was helping me move a second floor air conditioner out of the window and dropped it.
Wait, where did she drop it? Out?
Out, yeah.
Oh,
That's a bummer.
did it hit anything on the way down or?
No.
Okay, luckily enough, it just damaged the AC.
No rabbits were harmed.
No,
No, I
yeah,
mean, but like it could, like you might have had something underneath,
Oh,
someone could have
absolutely.
been
No,
underneath.
no, I
it,
understand. Yeah,
Smack
no,
the side
no,
of the
there was
window.
nothing there.
Good.
That's,
Nothing there.
that's a
just-
benefit.
Yeah, just a good hard landing.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I
Let's go
say
for
that.
12/9.
Yeah, 12/9 it is, so that's our next meeting. I've got it on my calendar already. It is now currently 3:15. Make
I
a
move
motion.
we
You
adjourn.
and I will second it right there. All in
Okay.
favor? Aye. Okay.
We're done.